Tucked in between the soaring Alps, Austria is an enchanting country. With dreamlike landscapes, picture-perfect meadows and grasslands, stunning Baroque architecture and music flowing through its veins. From pretty villages to magnificent cities, from the best operas to the most lavish desserts, Austria has the perfect ingredients to intoxicate your senses. Austria is such a beautiful country. Have you ever wondered where to go in Austria to make the most of your trip? Then watch out until the end. This video is for you. Here in this video, I'm going to show you the top 10 places that you can't miss in Austria. And number 10, Voralberg. Vorarlberg is also known as the Land of the Mountains. Located in western Austria, Vorarlberg is a state that shares its borders with Germany. This region is characterized by mountainous terrain. It is known for its gorgeous alpine landscapes and adventure ski resorts that make it one of the most famous places to go in Austria. Vorarlberg houses Central Europe's third largest lake called Lake Constance. The mountain landscape of Vorarlberg makes it a hotspot for hiking and trekking activities. Hiking through the forested trail routes will give you a feeling of coming close to nature. And if not trekking, you can enjoy a cable car ride to witness the splendid views of the valleys. Vorarlberg has some really interesting museums in Austria that attract a lot of tourists. Number 9, Tyrol. Tyrol is the heaven in the Alps. It is a wonderful state located in western Austria. Resting in the Alps, this place is a popular ski resort destination. There are also many historic sites including Ambras Castle, Ehrenberg Castle, and Kufstein Fortress. You will also find some of the most exciting museums in Tyrol. Other than this, Tyrol is the hub of many famous winter festivals in Europe that you must attend. The popular city of Innsbruck is the capital of Tyrol. This place features ancient Gothic churches and traditional Baroque-style buildings and palaces. Tyrol is one of the best places to visit in Austria for anyone who is looking forward to exploring a place with natural beauty and historical relevance. Number 8, Hoerdelstein. While there are plenty of mountains to climb in Austria's Alps, Hoerdelstein is the best one to visit if you want to see glaciers. It's actually home to several, including the Hallstatter Glacier, Gossau Glacier, and Dachstein Glacier. This mountain in the northern limestone Alps sits on the border of Upper Austria and Styria. At 2,700 meters, it's the highest mountain of both states. Upon reaching the top of Hoerdelstein, you'll find a nice variety of ways to enjoy the mountain views. You'll need to be brave to get the most out of your visit, experiencing the thrills of the Dachstein Suspension Bridge, the precarious skywalk observation deck, and the glass-bottomed stairway to nothingness. Luckily, for those uneasy about heights, there's also the Dachstein Ice Palace, full of intricate ice carvings that anyone can enjoy. Number 7, Bad Gastein. In a hidden valley among the high Tauern Mountains lies the spa town of Bad Gastein. The fresh mountain air, thermal springs, and sounds of the nearby waterfall make this a perfect place to relax. Throughout Bad Gastein, you'll see elegant Belle Epoque buildings and villas that reflect its history as a popular spa retreat from the 19th century. While you can spend your time here soaking in the local hot springs, whose waters are rich in minerals and radon, Bad Gastein is also a base for various outdoor sports, including hiking and biking in summer and skiing in winter. Don't forget the mighty Bad Gastein waterfall, which you can visit by following the waterfall trail. It's said that the mist from this waterfall even gives the town's air a healing quality. Number 6, Bregenz. Located on the eastern edge of Lake Constance, Bregenz offers sweeping views of the Swiss and German Alps. It is one of the best places to visit in Austria. You can walk through the beautiful promenade by the lake, or take a cable car up the Fander Mountain for breathtaking vistas of Lake Constance. The mountaintop is also a great place to relish a lunch with spectacular views or meander along a hiking trail. Get bowled over by the opera and orchestras at the annual Bregenz Festival. Performed at the floating lakeside platform if you visit in July or August. The architecture, history, and art legacy of the city can be admired in museums and beautiful buildings across the town. Number 5, Graz. Although it's the second largest city in Austria, Graz is a destination that many travelers underestimate, but there's plenty to see in this historic cultural hub in the country's southeast. Its most iconic landmark is the symbolic Graz Clock Tower, which watches over the city from Schlossberg, a tree-covered hill where you'll find superb views. Down in the heart of the city is the Old Town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site full of Renaissance and Baroque architecture centering on Hauptplatz. Other interesting attractions in town include Graz Castle and its famous double-spiral staircase, the world's largest historic armor collection in the Styrian Armory, and the mausoleum of Emperor Ferdinand II next to Graz Cathedral. Then there's the modern side of Graz, whose landmarks include the man-made island of Murensel and the bizarre Graz Art Museum, nicknamed the Friendly Alien. Number 4. Hallstatt. Few places are as famous in Austria as the fairy tale village of Hallstatt. Sitting among lakes and mountains in the Salzkammergut region, Hallstatt is adored for its enchanting scenery. As you walk through the village, you'll see swans swimming around a pristine lake on one side and quaint alpine houses on the other. But there's actually much more than pretty scenery here, starting with the Bone House, a small ossuary inside St. Michael's Chapel. You can also delve deep into the Hallstatt salt mine, the oldest salt mine in the world. On the hillside above town, you'll find the Hallstatt Skywalk, an observation deck that offers incredible views of the Hallstatter Sea and the nearby Dachstein Mountains. After exploring the town and finding its iconic viewpoint, you'll agree that Hallstatt is one of the best things to see in Austria. Number 3. Wörthersee. Canoeing, spelunking, pretty churches, and the hometown of Porsche are reason enough to spend a few days at Austria's favored summer destination, Wörthersee. The beautiful Wörthersee Lake offers ample opportunities for swimming, boating, and canoeing in the summer months. You can head to the colorful Griffin stalactite cave for some thrill and exploration. Admiring the 12th century ancient cathedral of Gurk and a visit to Gmund, the birthplace of Porsche, complete your list of must-do experiences in one of the best places to go in Austria. Number 2, Salzburg. Famous for its connection to the sound of music, the city of Salzburg is easily one of the best things to do in Austria for tourists. The Mirabell Palace Gardens is where you'll go to see a filming location for The Sound of Music. But there are many other captivating places to see in the Old Town, especially Getreidegasse, with its characteristic architecture and antique signage. Salzburg is also famous for being the birthplace of renowned composer Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. You can visit the house where he was born in Getreidegasse, now the Mozart's Birthplace Museum, and the house where the family lived, the Mozart Residence Museum. A large statue of the composer stands in Mozartplatz. The city's sense of culture extends beyond music, with a great selection of museums over in the Domquartier beside a majestic cathedral. Watching over it all is Hohensalzburg Fortress, a mighty castle full of history that defines the city's skyline. Number 1, Vienna. And the number 1 is, of course, Vienna. Once the heart of the Habsburg Empire, this grand city sure looks the part. With its traditional architecture and sophisticated coffee houses, Vienna is home to some of the best-known tourist attractions in Austria, including many elegant royal residences, such as Schönbrunn Palace and the Belvedere. Some other striking landmarks in the city center are Vienna City Hall, the Vienna State Opera, St. Stephen's Cathedral, and the Karlskirche. As a city of culture, Vienna is also home to many museums, the Albertina Art Museum and the Museum of Art History being two of the finest. On the lighter side, you'll find quirky buildings like the Hundertwasser House and the delightful Prater Amusement Park. Vienna is one of the most beautiful cities in Austria, which makes it definitely a must-visit. You want to see your next trip? Subscribe to us now? And don't forget to like the video and turn on the notification so that you won't miss out on our interesting contents like these. Until then, bye.